Now, one additional line type and symbology we might want to add to the drawings that would be based on family and part is centerlines. So in some cases, you may want a simple centerline on some of your walls, or you may want to use that centerline to indicate something about the wall part, such as the fire rating. So let's go back to the family and part editor and take a look at centerlines. So again, this is another tab, so centerline symbology. So I'm going to actually switch back to that wall assembly family. So these are those gypsum partitions. And note that there is a centerline toggle turned on. We've assigned it to a level, a wall center, given it a color. And this is a color that in a grayscale plot is actually going to plot fairly light, which is probably fine. And then we've given it a line style of that centerline line style and a weight zero. Just something we want very lightly on the drawing. In fact, if you didn't want to see it, perhaps you wanted it in your drawing so you could dimension to it and snap to it, but you didn't actually want to plot it. Well, you could actually then put it on a non-plot level and you would see it in your drawing, but it wouldn't plot. Now the other two are 1 hour and 2 hour rated gypsum partitions. So we're actually using that center line as a fire rating to indicate the fire rating of the wall. So it's going on a different level, a wall fire. We made it a different color, so it really stands out on the drawing. And then here we're actually using what's called a custom line style. So it's set up with different dashes and dots. This has dashes and diamonds in it, 1 for 1 hour, 2 for 2 hours. And then we're actually making a slightly heavier weight of 1, so it pops out. Now, with custom line styles, you may have to set up a line style scale. And so that's been set here to 96, assuming it's being used on 1/8 inch to foot drawings. So we have that all set up. Let's go ahead and close it. And this is one of those things, again, in the reference presentation, we're going to have to turn it on. So again, under our cut view, there is a toggle to generate center lines. So again, just like with the patterns, if we turn that on, it will generate a center line for any part that has a center line defined and toggled on. There's also an option to connect center lines, just meaning it's going to connect up corners. And so we're going to turn that on as well. So I'll select OK. Again, I'll reload. And now you can see that symbology. So this is that 2 hour rated wall. Over here on the offices, I have 1 hour rated walls. So we're getting the single diamond. And of course, around the bathrooms where there was no fire rating, but we just get that center line.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more such series, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.